Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Evan Better Presents. Okay, that was kind of ominous. Ominous music's playing. Okay, so what are we doing here? This is just a quick update as to where I'm at in stuff. So make magma crucible / liquid transposer for the future. Done. Make hardened glass machine. Done. Make machine to auto-create hardened energy cells. I'm not there yet. Make machine to make energy duct liquid ducts. Well, that one's half done. We'll leave that one up for now. Solar panel ass line. Not anywhere near that. Not anywhere near that. Okay. So, let's go show you why I just destroyed 2 of those signs. So, I want to show you guys something quickly here. Okay, well, we're not a very good spot to see it, but let's just go up this way. I don't know how well you can see that, but the quarry... Yeah, it's not so good. Let me get down. This hover mode's not the greatest. So, I'm going to be converting these... Buildcraft ducts. These Buildcraft energy ducts, I'm going to be converting them over into thermal expansions RF hardened energy ducts, energy conduit. I'm going to be converting these over. The reason for that is that the quarries, I don't know what the hell I was thinking before, the quarries do run off of those. Why are you always here, chicken? Go fly away. I don't like you. They will run off that RF. I just, for whatever reason, I didn't have it set up properly. So that's why it wasn't working off of RF before. But anyway, another quarry finished. So I've built another one, and I've marked out the space for the next one. So now, if we look at the map, you can see what I'm talking about here. So this space right here, where the arrow is now pointing, will be the next quarry. And I will just continue expanding to the left over that way and to the right that way and then upward as I can as well. So the quarries will continue being here. Now, what is that brown shit all over my quarry? What in the world is that? What is this fluid? Oh! Oh! Oh, that's not very nice. Ow! Ow! Well, that stuff's not very nice. Fucking toxic poison. Well, that's not very nice at all. Ouch. Oh yeah, this jetpack, if it gets to 3, you can't fly up anymore. All you can do is hover. So yeah, I'm going to rip out all this gold kinesis pipes. I'll keep the item pipes because the whole system's set up on item pipes in the sorting facility. I don't really feel like swapping all that shit out. I'm going to rip out all this gold kinesis pipe. What a shame. I've made thousands of it. I think I can put it back in a grinder and get the gold and redstone back from that, though. So I'll have to do some research into that because I would love to get my investment in, you know, what is this? Like 256 freaking blocks worth of goddamn kinesis pipe. It's a lot of kinesis pipe. This room has no purpose anymore. I don't want to bring the quarry any closer than the second one that I've got back there. I want to leave, if you look on the map here, that top right quadrant, I don't want to go any... You can see where the most bottom quarry pit is. I don't want to go that low with the next quarry. I want to go with the one right above it. That's as low as I want to go with these things. Now, the reason I want to swap everything over to just use RF conduits, thermal expansion RF conduits, is because then I can simply hook up the energy converter in here, which is right here. And all of this power can also go into the RF line. I can eliminate having to run 2 separate power lines. I can have one solid power line, which is just this shit here, that everything will run off of. And I will eventually, as I get it, upgrade this line to be able to... God, it's loud. I'm just going to turn the volume up. There we go. I will eventually upgrade that line to the more powerful, higher capacity line. But that's down the road because I just don't have the supplies to do that yet. I still need ender pearls, which means I need to get the end. I figured out why all the endermen were running away, because this thing with Blaze, it sends them into like fear mode, and they just keep bouncing all over the place. So I can't catch them when I'm using this sword. So I need another sword to kill endermen. Now you might be saying, what the hell is that lopsided dick-looking thing up in the sky? Well, it's not a dick. I was trying to goad more endermen into coming to me. So I made a monster spawner. We'll go take a look at that in a second. Let me just offload some of my shit. It's not there anymore, but I got killed by a creeper right at the base. Almost lost all my stuff again in the exact same spot where I fell to my death that one time. It's exactly the same spot, and I almost died again. I was not happy about that. That made me very unhappy. Oh, now that we're in here, hardened glass machine. This, ignore these two, but this here is my prototype. This is just a proof of concept that I could actually make it work outside of the test server. I never tried this in the test server. I probably should have done that first, save myself building all these machines. But this is my item duct machine, and it actually is probably running right now. No, it would be out of iron or tin. But look. It works. It works fucking amazingly. So, this was, again, a proof of concept. I'll move it. When I get everything figured out, I'll move stuff around in here just like I did with the power plant. But the way this thing works, and I'm quite happy with this. I'm quite proud of how this worked out. And it's inefficient at the moment. Like, again, it was a proof of concept. Don't judge me. I can make it smaller. Much, much smaller. The way this works is, in this chest, you dump the ingredients you need. Obsidian, tin, and lead. Okay, so you would dump raw ores of lead and tin and obsidian blocks in here. Alright? This guy here filters obsidian and lead and sends the lead into this one and the obsidian into this one. So this is just a pulverizer, so it grinds it down into a dust for the lead, smelts it into double ingots, so we've got an efficiency level. This one smelts or grinds obsidian into pulverized obsidian. Sorry, I was... Okay. And that is an induction smelter, which makes hardened glass. You can just see it going in there. And the hardened glass comes in here. Interesting. I'm surprised that... Oh, it hasn't... This is just showing what it's going to do. This isn't actually the item. So you need more lead. I need more tin. Sorry, I need more tin for this to pump through. But anyway, so obsidian dust, lead ingots, induction smelter, hardened glass into auto workbench. Over here we put in tin. Tin goes into a pulverizer, into a redstone furnace, gives me ingots of tin ingots, come in here with the hardened glass in the auto workbench, and it automatically makes me item ducts. Proof of concept works. This means that I can build this exact same machine or a similar machine to make myself these guys right here. And now I have a pretty much unlimited supply of obsidian. It's not an issue to make these ones anymore. Before it was like, well, I need the lead. Lead was more useful. Excuse me. Lead was more useful before, but it's not anymore. So how do I make impulse impulse opaque? All right, well, how do I make the opaque ones? That is not helpful. Crafting table to get new item. Right, right. The opaque ones, you mix them with lead to get the... Oh, okay, you mix them with hardened glass. I was getting very confused by that. I still don't understand how you make these, though. Oh, you use item ducts, and you infuse it with energized glowstone. Energized glowstone is made by putting glowstone in a magma crucible. Or energized glowstone buckets, which would just be buckets of the ender stuff, into a liquid transposer, fluid transposer. Okay, so that's how you do it. You take glowstone. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm tired. That was terrible. Sorry. Couldn't stop that one. You take glowstone, you put it in a magma crucible, and that gives you energized glowstone. Then you pump the energized glowstone into an item duct, and that gives you an impulse item duct opaque. And then you mix 6 impulse item ducts opaque with a hardened glass, and it gives you impulse item ducts, which are like gold pipes of the item duct world. Not necessarily going to be useful for anything we're building at the moment. Fluid ducts, on the other hand, are much, much more useful. But the main one I need to design a machine for is this guy here. Leadstone energy conduits. So it's lead, glass, and redstone, and it makes these bastards here, right? And then to make hardened ones, which are the main ones I need, you take these sons of bitches and you mix them with an Invar ingot, which is hard to come by because I have to actually manufacture Invar. It's not something I can just throw an ore in. But there may be a way to do that with an induction smelter. I might be able to throw in... Oh, what is the... what's Invar? Invar is nickel and iron? Yeah. So nickel, I might be able to create a machine so that all I have to do is drop in a Invar, a ferrous, and an iron into a chest. The chest will suck it into various machines and then mix them together in an induction smelter. I'm pretty sure I can do that. So let's just see. Now, Invar blend. Now, how do you make Invar blend? Iron dust and nickel. Yeah. And what do we have here? What? What's this? Sand and Invar blend will give us Invar ingots. Well, why the fuck? Yeah, here we go. This is the recipe I was looking for. Nickel and iron gives you Invar ingots. All right, so that's all I have to do. I just have to get iron and nickel, and I dump them in a chest, much like how I have this set up underneath my feet done, and it'll give me Invar ingots. So I can build another one of these contraptions to give me Invar ingots. Eventually, this whole room is going to be filled with these contraptions. And the way I want to do it, at the end of this, the way I want to set this up is that all I'll have in front of me is a bunch of chests. Various chests. Kind of like the sorting facility, where I'll open it up and there'll be redstone reciprocation coils. There'll be hardened energy conduits. There'll be item ducts. And then there'll be an ender chest right here connected up to the ore chest over in this sorting facility. And I can open up this ore chest, drop in ores. So say I need, I'll have some signs or something like that. So say it won't be 1,000% automated because truth be told, I don't want it to be. I want to decide what I'm going to use my ores for. I don't want my ores automatically becoming certain items. I don't. That's not useful. I don't have an endgame item like an advanced solar panel that I plan to build a massive solar panel array. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe eventually I will, but not at this moment. So anyway, I want to have just a row of chests here. So I'll take out of the ender chest some ores. I'll have the ores hooked up to the sorting machine just the same way that I do for the like the void pipes kind of idea, where it's just, or the not the void pipes, but the coal chest. You know how the coal chest just pumps out a little bit of stuff at the bottom there? Exactly the same idea I'll have set up here. So anyway, this is going to allow me to grab some of the ender chest, throw it into one main sorting chest, or maybe it'll be multiple sorting chests. You know, kind of like this idea here. It'll just have multiple pipes off of it. So I guess each chest could, theoretically, without having one on the front, what's that? 8 sides on a cube, so 7. No, what the fuck is wrong with me? 4, 5, 6. 6 sides on a cube, right? Why am I having a brain fart right now? 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 sides on a cube. What the shit? Why did I think there was 8? Anyway, so you could have, I guess, 5. 5 coming off of each box. 5 lines like this. And as long as I sort them properly, kind of like I have this one sorted, I could fit 9 different sorting items in one pipe. So truth be told, I could have one box. I could just take from this box here, dump it in this box here. This box doesn't exist. Put it in this box here. This would be the ender chest. Put it in this box here, and then this one box would sort the materials to where I need them, and I could just then turn around, walk over to my sorted facility area, grab the items I need, and then I can manually build a machine if I wanted to. I think I'll take it a little bit further than that, and not just be components of a machine, but actual machines. Like, oh, I want a pulverizer. All right, well, here's my pulverizer chest. Oh, I need a hardened energy conduit. Okay, here's my hardened energy conduit. So that's how I plan to make that eventually. Is there anything else to show you? Oh yeah, that hard dick thing. Let's. The reason I came in here is to get the energy, the jetpack charged up, and I completely forgot that. So we'll just go over and get the jetpack. Now that you have a general idea of how I'm going to do things. Oh yeah, I wanted to leave shit behind. Let's do that. I'm already starting to feel some lag on this server. Things are starting to slow down. That is going to happen with this much crap going on. You might be saying, what happened to the blue miner's backpack? I lost it in the water. I haven't made a new one yet. C'est la vie. I was going to make the more advanced ones, but they require something called silk, and silk is not easily obtainable. It's with bees, and I'm not doing bees. Fuck bees. Oh, the wrench. Let's leave the wrench behind. Take the sticks, leave the wrench. Okay. So let's go up to my monster spawner, so you guys can see that. Blah. Doesn't that tree look really weird, half missing like that? Bizarre. While we're here, we're just going to make a little bit more bread, which is my main staple of food right now. Oh, while I'm here also, might as well show you guys. Look what I've got. So aside from some of these essences, look at this. Extreme Essence, an Extreme Infusion Stone. I'm one essence, like, set away from getting the Master Infusion Stone, which is the last tier of Infusion Stone. I have literally, though, run out of essences. Like that essence ore, I don't have any left. Everything I've mined out of the earth, I ended up with 8. And I need 36 to be able to get the Master Stone. I need 36 of these things. I have 36 of these. I need 36 seeds. And then I need 36 of these guys to make the Master Stone. Minimum. So, and 36 of these is 36 of those, and 36 of those is 36 of those, and so on and so forth, from this level to this level to this level to this level. So it's, you know, it eventually becomes very, very costly. Like, I don't even know how many stacks of of essence dust this is. 1,024, something like that. It's got to be a lot. Alright, so I gotta fix this because I didn't realize it until I got down here that it's asymmetrical. I have to expand this side out by 1, but I don't have any more of that black cobblestone shit. So how does this work? Well, I've been trying to get Enderman here. It's not working as well as I wanted to get Enderman. But look. Yeah? Okay, and I don't know how well you can see down there. Those are spike traps. And those are actually just these things. One of these guys. Specifically these guys. Alright, so it's a spike trap. And it's an automatic spike trap, so it stays down until you step on it. And then it shoots up and stabs you in the foot. And this column here is just to goad the skeletons into coming at me without getting shot 10 times. But you can see just how big this room is. Like I said, I gotta extend the wall out 1. I screwed that up. And you can't really see it here. You can kind of see it right here. There's a too high part right there. That allows Endermen to walk up to this point. I can anger the Endermen. They'll walk up to this point, but then they won't be able to pass this point because they can't go under too high, right? And then down here, I can just... Oh, you can see that. See that? Look at that. That hurts. That hurts pretty good, actually. And then I have my slimes. I don't know why I got this lag all of a sudden. I didn't have this lag before. Yeah, I've collected a lot of blue slimes since I've been up here. That's just so I can AFK while I'm up here. This thing here. This is just so I can go like that. Allow things to spawn in that room over there and not have to stand here, wait for them. And not have to worry about a slime knocking me off or a skeleton shooting me over the edge and then my hover pack isn't set on hover and I fall to my death. Yeah, that place down there, I tore it all down and moved it up here. It was a little bit more effective to be up here than it was over there. Like I said, I still got to fix it because this asymmetric box is actually really pissing me off. I didn't realize it was so asymmetric until I built it. That one down there doesn't bother me as much because it's functional. And that one's very symmetrical. One thing I have not found in this world... Oh, my boat's flooded. No, where are you going, boat? I hear a skeleton somewhere, but I don't know where he is. It sounds to me that he's stuck in an undertow. Where is an undertow, though? You hear that, right? I hear that. Where is he, though? Oh, hello. What's this? Look at that. Little motherfucker. He's right there, too. Alright, let's plug that hole. And we'll kill our friend the skeleton here. Where's this coming from? Jesus. Alright. Mr. Skeleton, I'm afraid you are gonna have to die, buddy boy. Asshole. Whoa. Owie. Is that all that was down here? Was that? A couple of fucking skeletons? Stupid things. But yeah, so that's I don't know, that's all I've worked on since the last time you guys have seen this. It doesn't seem like I've gotten a lot accomplished, but it's been very time-consuming stuff. Building this shit over here has been a pain in the ass, I'll tell you that much. I gotta start growing some soul crops next. These are obviously magical crops. Soul crops are like the souls. I get rid of these sheep over here and just make sheep plants. Then I wouldn't have to hear the freaking sheeps. I don't know if that's true. I think I can only do cows. I don't know. Do more research into it. Magical crops is pretty interesting stuff, though. You might be saying, well, how the hell do you actually get coal or redstone or glowstone or iron out of a plant? Because it doesn't actually drop you an ore or an ingot or anything like that. Well, you would do it like this. So here's some coal essence. I got shit tons of that. You take the coal essence, and boom. So 64 coal essence gets me 32 coal. Not too bad, right? It's more than I had a second ago. And it wasn't like overly costly. It hasn't paid for itself, truth be told, because what the frickin' hell? They don't pay for themselves right away because you literally have to use the item to make the plant. So I had to use coal to make these plants, but they perpetually pay for themselves over time, right? So the more and more of these I make and harvest, and the more essences I get, the closer it will be getting to paying itself off. Now, currently, there's a way in the config file to change it so that I can get 2 seeds from each of these crops, so that way they would actually perpetuate themselves, versus right now they're static, where once I harvest the crop, I can replant the exact same seed, so I can never get more unless I make more with seeds, which is defeating. So there is a way in the config file to change it so it drops 2 seeds, but I don't know how to do config file editing, and I don't really want to bother to try and find it out at this point. Like I said, every time I harvest this, I do get essence, and the essence turns into coal, as you just saw me turn that essence into coal. Same thing with the iron, same thing with the goldstone, same thing with the redstone. The glowstone crop does have me interested in expanding it. I gotta get more glowstone crop going. Like I gotta harvest this again and again and again. Like this. That should be glowstone as well. It seems to be having a hard time maturing. So I take these glowstone seeds. Now I have 10 glowstone essences. I replant the glowstone seeds. And you can see they actually light up the area, which is kind of nice. What the hell? Oh, right, because I still have 1 here. Anyway, I also got a nature essence and a weak essence from doing that. So, over time, these things do pay for themselves, like I said, but it's a slow process. Not something I'm excited about. So I may just modify the config file to get me like 2 seeds per every harvest. That way I can guarantee that I can get more crops without spending more resources to get the crops in the first place. Because that's self-defeating, like I said. The return on investment is very, very slow. So anyways, guys, I think I'm going to call it here. Yeah, this is pretty much everything I need to show you guys. we're getting places. The automation's slowly taking shape. It is costly to do that stuff, and there's very time consuming. And there's other things I want to do, right? I don't want to spend my entire game just building machines. That gets boring fast. But we're getting things done, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. And it's getting pretty cool, isn't it? Well, maybe I have to go back to the Nether or something like that soon. But I do want to get some better armor at some point before I do that, because I've been getting my ass kicked, and I'm wearing diamond frickin' armor. So I think I need to get fully enchanted diamond armor before I start making any more crazy attempts. Hopefully the zombies, skeleton, enderman, spider spawner up there is going to net me a few more experience points, and I can actually go and enchant stuff quicker, because I'm at level 20. I was at level 40 when I died, so that sucks ass. But things are getting good. So, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Leave your likes and comments, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks very much.